Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Finding Chalanda Michelle. In this video, I will give you some insight into my morning routine. I'll let you know in advance, it's a lot. But if you've been programmed by your environment for decades to think, live, and work a certain way, it takes a lot of work to reprogram your subconscious mind and tap into your God conscious mind. So let's get into it. So first, as you can see, I recite my confessions, and I've actually made confessions for each of my goals. And they're not just 2022 goals, there's some life goals. So after I'm done reciting my confessions, I take my journal book and then I write down the date and my 9 key foundational practices that I adhere to. Time alone with God, help others, rest, invest in myself, voice my confessions, visualize my future, expect good things to happen, exercise, and eat healthy. And as I complete each of those practices, I put down what I did or what time I did it, etc., etc. Then I go on to write down my 2022 goals for the year. I write down my 10 2022 goals for the year. Currently, I just have one major goal, so I'm writing that down 10 times every day, actually twice a day, in the morning and at night. And I go on to write about what I'm grateful for. So I write down 10 things that I'm super grateful for, that I'm really excited about. The next thing I do is I listen to a sermon, and I only listen to 30 minutes of it. And that sermon is where I want to be in my life, because I'm picturing the end. So if I want to be debt free, it's a sermon about debt cancellation. If I want to be prosperous, it's a sermon about prosperous. And what I do is I take notes of the sermon, but I include myself into the notes. So if the pastor uses a certain scripture, like you're the head and not the tail, I'll say I, Chalanda Michelle, is the head and not the tail. Another example is God's will for I, Chalanda Michelle, to be in health and prosper even as my soul prospers. So just using scriptures and including my name within the scripture. Next, I read my Bible. So currently I'm reading through the Bible again, and according to whatever the reading plan is, I adhere to that, and I'm currently using the reading plan that is in the back of my Bible. I also read the same chapter every day in Think and Grow Rich, the chapter on procrastination, because that is something that I want to overcome. And I read a few pages of Commanding Your Morning by T.H.R.I.V.E. It's a really great book. Get it. It's a good book. You will not regret it. Next, I sit still and listen for any instructions for the day. I will call Daniel. I'll preach to him everything that I learned. And then either one of us will pray. We'll do a corporate prayer with each other over our day and over one another and over our family and our goals, individual and couple goals. And then I dance, aka praise and worship. It's an awesome mood booster. Even when Daniel's here, I do this, and I know he's looking at me and like, who did I marry? Who is this lady? But it's something about it lifts your vibrations, and you're just like, you're in a whole nother realm. After you've got all that word inside of you, you done prayed, you can't do nothing but worship, right? So that's another part of my routine. Next, I go to the gym and I work out. I normally do 30 minutes of cardio. And I work out everything. I got this from Daniel. I used to do certain parts every day, but I just work out everything. Arms, legs, abs, everything. And I actually follow 2 apps. There is a butt training app, and there's also a abs training app. And I do the cable machine, I do the legs machine, and I use my little roller, and I go to the sauna, sit in there for 15 minutes. Then Marie, that should mean I'm finished in T.H.R.I.V.E. My husband will confirm that in the comments. I want to hear from you. What do you do for your morning routine, and what do you like about my morning routine? Drop your comments in the comment section. Until next time, share, like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification. Thank you.